Filmmaker Showcase. It's August 31st. Ask him about that after the show. I'm sure he'd love to tell you. So please make Jeff Grace feel very welcome.
This microphone placement's a little high, a little high. Move it down. Okay, who came to see me here tonight? Okay, as you guys know, I am a global icon, a global brand. I have a loyalty program. Free beer. So, there you go. That's my roommate. He always gets one. Good catch. There you go, sir. And you guys, this is encourage repeat viewing of my act. You, sir, have you ever been to one of my shows? I have not. I like the cut of your jib, though. So, and I don't want to throw beers blindly into the back here. George, I know you from Chicago. You're a friend of George. And then, if you guys particularly like the act, then you can grab these extra 3 beers there. Okay, we're taping this show, right? And so that would look really hack if they saw me give you guys beer before the set, right? And I'm not saying because I gave you a beer, you have to laugh. It's not like, it's kind of date rapey or whatever, but... So I'm going to reboot, all right? And so when I come back out, also there's some cameras here, and so if you're like laughing at something I do, don't be like, ha ha ha, and look into the camera. It ruins the effect. So don't look in the camera. It's like the first time I'm coming out, okay? So I'm going to be right back in a second. Brian, can you come back out here? Yeah, great. So, and the microphone looks up. It's better if it's lower for me. It was up really high. So let's just do it again. All right, great. Thank you, guys.
I should have given beer, and then maybe mine would have gone over better. I didn't think about that. Touché, Subway and Jeff. Up our next comic. His name is, he's a good friend of mine. Jeff Grace. He... He's right behind me. Keep it up for Jeff Grace.
Wow, that's a good crowd tonight. Whoa, give it up to yourselves. Yeah. How about Brian, man? This has been a great 2 hours of comedy, hasn't it? Yeah, man. I'm glad to headline tonight. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I've been a big draw lately. Good-looking crowd, I might say. Yeah, very good-looking. I have high standards, too. I mean, a lot of comedians say that, but, I really mean it. Yeah. Like, you're really good-looking, right? Like, aren't you? Like, you're at least, like, a 7, right? Like, no. Because I never give 9s or 0s, so it's really, like, you're thinking, like, 1 to 9. That's, like, almost the second highest score. But you're like into the band types, the dirty, like kind of dirty hipster type, right? And I'm more like classically good looking, and, I'm an entertainer, and things are going pretty well. And it's not going to be dingy days in an apartment anymore, and I don't have that edgy vibe, I don't have a guitar, I don't have a drug problem. So I think it's good. I think it's good for both of us that we aren't dating. Yeah, thank you guys. I do appreciate you sticking around. It has been a long, long night. So I had a barbecue recently, and I used an Evite. You guys know the Evite? Yep. Yeah? I think this started off as like a pretty good way to invite people to a party. And then it's sort of evolved into this sort of public forum of humiliation for your friends to brag why they can't attend. Have you noticed this? My best friend from childhood, right, replied back right away to my barbecue Evite. He wrote back, "Sorry, fly fishing in Belize." Okay, you don't country drop in an Evite. That is just tacky. That's gauche. This other girl, she's a coworker of mine. I don't know much about her love life, but apparently there's someone new in the picture, okay? She replied back, "No, +1. So people I've never even met aren't attending my party now, thanks to Evite. This other, excuse my French, bitch. She replied back, "No, sorry, and I don't think your father can attend either." Okay, Mom, you live in New Jersey. That was a courtesy Evite, okay? Okay, don't need to say anything. I'm just keeping you posted on my life, Mom. I miss, does anyone here miss college a little bit? Yeah. I really have been missing college lately. I miss those parties. Do you guys remember like all the cool like themes we had for parties in college, and now it just doesn't happen? Like I remember like we used to throw, the guys that I was friends with, we would throw these pretty fun parties, and like one of them we'd be like, pajama party, you know, and the guys are dressed up in pajamas, and the girls get in like their lingeries and like their bras, and like splash them with water, and you know, it's like so much fun. Or like we had this other party, it's like kind of a different theme. It was like pimps and hoes, you know, and like guys are all dapper in their suits, and the girls were like all dressed like prostitutes, and like you could give them money and like fake like, hey, give me a blowjob, and then maybe they would. Oh man. And then like we had formals. Did you guys have formal parties in college? We had one. It was called tuxedos and nipples out for the girls. So the guys look all sharp and looking, you know, smooth, and the girls be all got the boobs hanging out and squeeze them, and like this was like so much fun. I just miss those days, you know. Now you go to a party and the girls are wearing like clothes, and they're like not talking to me, and they don't drink evergreen alcohol. It's a lot harder to give them money for fake prostitute sex. Yeah. This is one thing that bothers me when I go to parties. I have a really like terrible memory, and a lot of times someone will say, "Hi, Jeff, nice to meet you," and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you too." She's like, "Oh my God, Jeff, we have met like 5 times. I can't believe you don't remember who I am." And you know, I feel bad. I'm like, you know, I feel insecure because I'm like, well, fuck, my memory sucks. But then after a while, that kind of guilt turns into anger, you know. And I'm like, you know what? You know, maybe you should be more fucking interesting. Have you thought about that? There might be a reason I met you 5 times and I don't remember you still. That's on me. Did I forget all you guys at one point? It's the memory. It's the memory problem. So like Jeff Grace, what he does, like for instance, is like I want to be remembered. So Jeff Grace will like say like I will tell people like you should say your name a lot in a sentence so that like, you know, when Jeff Grace is talking to you, you remember, you know, like Jeff Grace will remember what your name is, you know, and like I don't know if you like, for instance, like this is gonna blow your guys' mind, but if you watch this tape on the internet, I have been saying my name repeatedly throughout my set tonight, just kind of throw it in there, and you guys even know it. Yeah, see, you're gonna remember my name. Like, what's your name? Jessica, right? I don't think anyone here remembers that. I don't think. Can anyone here tell me what her name she just said? Jeff Grace. Exactly. See, Jessica, you need to like put some emphasis behind it. Like, you could be like, I'm Jiggly Jessica! Woo! Jiggly, jiggly! What do you try? Let's just see. We'll see if anyone remembers you. Come on, just real quick. You're gonna be forgotten forever. It's gonna be a small funeral. Mine's gonna be fucking big. A lot of people are gonna be there. I'm gonna close at my funeral. Yeah. Do you guys like bathroom humor at all? Yes, good. I just realized something, that the worst stall in the bathroom is the handicapped stall. Despite, it presents a very, intriguing stall because it's very big, has those handles. But then have you noticed it's a little bit more elevated than the other toilets? And that your legs fall asleep when you're on there a long time? And then I thought about this. Maybe the handicapped stalls are creating the handicapped people. Because I was done after like 10 minutes. I was like, boom! Oh, motherfucker! I'm like, and the guy in the wheelchair waiting outside of the stall was like, man, that hurt. I'm like, I know, man. Oh, you need to get in here? Yeah. You knew that guy? You knew that handicapped guy outside my stall? No, you're gonna do that little game, huh? You're gonna be all quiet on me now? It's great, you ruined my tape. Ruined it. I'm not gonna make it now because you guys went quiet there. But guess what? I have a friend who's an editor. He's gonna pump in fucking laugh track there. He's gonna cut this whole section out. We have 2 cameras going. This whole thing is gonna cut this out. I don't need you guys, alright? You need me. Because if I really tank, it's going to feel awkward for everybody here. Really bad. Those free beers aren't going to taste so